earlier this morning, I bumped into the diver Tom Daley's husband, Dustin Lance Black, who's an American screenwriter, director, and film and television producer. But he's here supporting Tom at the diving, and it turns out getting underway with his own projects. Dustin, good to see you. How are you?
Hey, I'm good.
I'm sorry to doorstep you wandering around the Gold Coast.
That's all right. It's good. You're distracting me from my work.
What's the work today?
I'm working on a mini-series today.
You've been to Scotland?
I have, yeah. We were there 4 years ago, and the diving was in Edinburgh because they didn't have the pool in Glasgow, and we had a fabulous time there.
Are you having a good time here?
Yeah, I am. I'm here with Tom's family, so they keep it lively.
It's always awkward being with the in-laws.
We're sharing an apartment, and I'll tell you, I get to know them better every single minute of every day.
Is that a good thing?
It is. They're hilarious. Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah, having a family now, a lot of people listening. I've got kids, husband and wife kids.
Yeah.
How does it work?
Well, I guess famously now, we've used a surrogate. So we've gone through a surrogacy route, like many gay and straight families do, and so it's its own incredible, joyful, beautiful, sometimes dramatic, heart-pounding journey. I think in some ways it's probably very similar. And very different than the other ways people build families.
I guess a family's a family is what you're saying.
Well, a family's a family, and I think you come to any sort of relationship with hopes and dreams, and of course then there's reality, and sometimes it's greater and more joyful than you ever imagined, and sometimes it's a pain in the rear. But that's relationships, that's families, and so
when they hit two, they're horrible.
What's that?
When they hit two, they're horrible.
I know. Well, I'm trying. That's part of why. Instead of sitting on that beach right now, and it's beautiful here.
Yeah.
For the people listening, it is sunny, and that's a blue sky above, and I'm going into a shaded coffee shop to get work done because I want to make myself available for the first 6 months or a year, to our son, so that I don't have work getting in the way. That's the dream. I've done some very exciting things in my life. I've been really, really blessed, and this is already amongst the top of all of it. It really is. You're a father.
I'm father of 3 kids.
Oh, good.
Yeah, 1 rugby player, 1 footballer, and 1 event manager. It's the most joyful thing. I mean, the older I get, and I'm 60, the more you realise it's about.
You look fantastic for 60. Are you kidding me? I'm going on the
stuff.
record. This man looks fantastic for 60.
Last thing.
Wow.
I know you're busy. What's it like watching him compete? And you'll have been asked this before. It's a very boring question. I'm sorry.
No. It's changed for me over the years. So I'm half a decade in to being a professional sort of cheerleader on the side, and I used to get rather nervous and had all the little traditions I would walk through to send him luck. And then I quickly realized none of that does him any good. My nerves don't do him any good. All of my little luck things do him no good. And I'm just there to support. So I just watch, I enjoy it, I understand it better now. I cheer him on, and on his good days I give him a big hug. On his tough days I give him an even bigger hug. And that's the job. That's the job. I wish we were getting to see him compete in an individual here, but he's got to put his health first. So tomorrow will be the big day for him in synchro.
Tom Daley's husband, Dustin Lance Black. My guest, Chris Bennett, the hammer thrower, who came 10th and has been very blunt and very honest. Can you give me a wee insight?